Okay, Joyce and I are on our 5th day here in Freiburg, and we're going to go up a mountain here. On the flip side, you can see we just crossed this jaywalking bridge, so you can legally jaywalk across all these intersections, or you could take the long way and wait and wait and wait. And we're about to go up that, so we can go to the top of the mountain here. The funicular that takes you up to the old castle and observation area. A little play area park there. This is a big park. This is close to Schlossberg or Stadtgarten. It's called the Stadtgarten, the city park. I thought they said this was 3 minutes. I think it's been 3 minutes since I've seen it. Alright, getting a little bit of a view over the city. Oh, that's a map of the different hiking trails and where to go on that board. On the board back there, it tells you different places and ways to go. You can see the other church in the distance from here.
Is that the zoo park?
Probably.
This looks like an airport from here.
Yeah, it does. But yeah, it's a lake.
Yeah.
Bit of an abandoned. Not crazy. Joyce and I are working our way up the side of the mountain to get to the castle observation tower. Although the castle itself doesn't exist as it was originally. But it's a very wooden path again. We made it to the top. It's kind of hard to see the tower here. I'm not going up it, even though that was the whole point. It's just, it's too open and I'll have a heart attack. Just wish there was a place where you had a bit of a view anyhow, but obviously the whole idea is to get you above the trees. But if I'm going to ride that and it's not going to bother you, you can go for it, but otherwise I don't desperately have to have them.
It's not going to bother me, it's more for all pictures.
I don't care. I don't think I specifically need it, to be honest. I've seen plenty, you know.
Yeah, let's do that.
Alright, we're continuing our hike through the top of the little big hill, small mountain. Yeah. Yeah, well, it's called the Schlossberg because it's the castle where the mountain was, or it's the mountain where the castle was. So one time there's a big castle all around here, and then they had fortified positions looking out all over the place. But I believe it was I think it was Napoleon. Somebody had all the fortifications because he didn't like it being used against him. There were many, many battles over many wars here. Yeah. Alright, we are still wandering around what used to be a fortress castle here on top. The entire hilltop was a castle, And I believe it was Napoleon who tore it down. But I have to, yeah. Okay, so we're going to take the long way, which is the easier way down. Oh, foundation stones to the fortification walls here, built in the 17th century.
City back there at the foot of the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? Yeah.
Oh, I think this is all Freiburg, but way in the distance.
Oh, way out, yeah.
Oh, don't know. We've come to an old cannon battery here, and a nice little view over the city. It's not the same view the tower gives you, but it's still a great panoramic view. And I'll go in a minute, but I felt this was more open than with the trees, but we'll see. This is a great view. Airport there, but that's the lake. So we were seeing the lake, but that's an airport. Well, we are deep in the heart of the Black Forest, following Joyce's GPS, and
we're in Schlossberg. We know that. We're on a hill.
We're on a hill near, but we stopped following the guided path a while ago because Joyce likes to explore. But there's clearly signs of civilization because we found a sign that means absolutely nothing for us on a post here, and an old wooden bench. So somebody has been here before. But if anybody gets this message, our last GPS location was... As we're wandering lost in the Black Forest.
We're not lost
anymore. We came across this beautiful big tree covered in ivy, but that's a very thick trunk tree. It's been a while since I videotaped this. We have... our mountain stroll took us really on the other side of the hill, on the far western end of Freiburg. So we've been walking for, I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour. And we are coming through what is clearly the wealthy section of Freiburg. These are mammoth houses. We found one of the wealthy suburbs. I think it has to be Oberau or something similar. All right, Joyce and I have survived our excursion through the mountains, and we are back in town to the Freiburger Markt. It's market time. Although some of the farmers have already packed up and left. Still lots open. I just love walking through these, seeing these. Food, especially in a big city like Freiburg. You're going to have all the farmer stuff, but you're also going to have the artisans, the arts and crafts, some really high-end, very cool. And it was just nothing to me more European than the markets. Yeah, and I know some cities in America have them. Toledo's tried to have them at times. What was it, the Freiburger Wotan? I think they had it up there. I'm not seeing them mentioning it. The one that really had it was, I think he's on the other side, or he's right over here. All right, we have just had lunch at the market, a really good, would you agree, a really good bratwurst?
Sure.
You had the traditional Freiburger Lange Rote. I had a Knackerwurst mit Käse, a Käse Knacker. It had cheese in it. Bro, that was good. But just a few hours ago, we were up there and we took a rail car halfway up and then walked our way up to the top and then decided to walk our way down, and we got lost because we should have come down here and we came down way over on the other end of the mountain. It was a great walk. It satisfies Joy's need to be in nature. Now we just got to find a grocery store. So here we are. We're at the Freiburger Market. So here we are at the Freiburger Market. I'll get it right sooner or later.
And we're tired. I'm sorry I'm being so short today.
We're tired. Yeah, stop being short. It's not that I'm being tall, it's just you're being short. But what a great day, and to have climbed all the way up that mountain and back. Just for you, Mark, there's a tram video. Joyce and I are on a little roundabout before I do a live stream tonight, but we are at the Stadttheater. We're at this big square. Actually, I think we walked down here coming back. This is part of the university, and that's the university library. A samba class in the park. Alright, Joyce and I have worked our way down the river, different section of it, but it's a hot summer day, although it's technically not summer yet, but it got to 83, 84 today, so a lot of the locals are down at the riverside partying and just having a good time. We've seen all kinds of fun sights. People brought their lawn chairs out because the water's not very deep here, so they just sit and let the water run along them, sitting on the Just all sorts of fun. And of course, we're in the wrong clothes. I don't know why, if we decide to take a walk down to the river, we don't put something on that would let us jump in the river, but